going on, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Never Pine, and this is the Never Pine Racing Network. We are racing tonight for Yescar 3D. Already getting ourselves a full lineup tonight. Look at all these drivers. Plenty of action happening on the track right now, riding around the 24. Terry Graham in the Papa John's Chevrolet. We got a camera back on there. Sorry about that, Chad. I noticed that was off when it was too late there. You guys are now just joining in. Welcome in. This is Yescar 3D. We have 3 minutes left in this qualifying session. We will be going racing very shortly. Riding on board with a multi-time Yescar 3D winner, Rickle Frats in the 403 right now. He's covering the bumper of the 51. That's the one, the only. Connor Walla back in front of him, below him in the 20. I believe in that 20. Who's in it? Is that Josh Cruz in the 20? Josh Cruz is in a 22. That's Josh Cruz right in front of him. I don't know who's in 20 behind him. In the 33, Jim Groletsky, another popular name here on the channel. Say his name a lot here on the live. If you're joining us on the purple app and the red app, make sure you say hi. We're monitoring those chats as well. This is Yescar 3D. My name is Never Pine, the official voice of Yescar. We are racing here live, and right now, the 01 of Jamie DeVoe is on the pole. Our first track of the evening is going to be Daytona. Oh, no, we're at Talladega, my bad. We are at Talladega, my bad. I thought we were at Daytona. I didn't even look up. Thank you so much for the follow. We are going to start the night off at Talladega. So that means we got a 3-lap shootout coming up really soon. Here in about 1 minute and 10 seconds, we'll start gridding up. And then we get a 3-lap shootout. Then at 11:20, we have another 3-lap shootout. Then at 11:40, another 3-lap shootout. And then at 12 p.m., this is for the whole cake. The championship will be decided tonight here on Never Pine Racing Network for the Yescar 3D series for the month of March. Stay tuned. After qualifying, we'll review the point series standings so far and see what everybody's looking at. So right now, your points leader is the 33 of Jim Groletsky right here, riding around in that Pontiac. He is our points leader right now. He is 146 points ahead of Rickle Frats after last night. So there is a chance for Rickle Frats to come back. You get plenty of clean races. you get the 50-point bonus. All of a sudden, you're winning some races, and all of a sudden, Jim's not finished racing, and all of a sudden, you're number 1. But Alan Stewart in 4th, Connor Wallaback and Charles Abert in 3rd and 5th. These guys are going to be fighting back as well. Charles Abert only back 167. He's in a very similar situation. You saw Jim Grletzi getting turned right there. Chaos all throughout the field as the qualifying session comes to an end here in the first race of the evening. We do open qualifying sessions before every race, so make sure you guys stay tuned. As soon as that checker flag drops, we'll review the finish, and we hop on over to the next race. Chad, I hope you're all having a great evening tonight. Let us know how you're doing. Joseph Sullivan, thank you so much for the likes. I see them coming in. Get the blimp view of the Yescar 3D Series gridding up here at Talladega. This is the first race of the evening. It's a 3-lap shootout. This is no damage, no cautions. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be quick. It's going to be fast. It's going to be lots of action. We're going to review the wrecks at the end of the race. We're going to review the win. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Mark with the pine in the chat. Joseph Sullivan, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. So make sure you tap that screen because it costs no green. Let's get Yescar out to the masses. New drivers, new fans, new spectators, it does not matter. We're just glad you're here. And thank you so much for being a supporter of Yescar. My name is Neverpine, the official voice of Yescar. And this is the Yescar 3D Series. We're coming up 3 laps to go at the green flag the next time by when they get rolling. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. It's been a while since I've seen you stream. Work has been crazy. Yeah, brother, welcome. I hope you enjoy your week off, man. Work's been crazy for me as well. Got to work tomorrow, actually. It's nice to see the stream rolling right now. You know, last night I went live for 34 seconds chat, and I got kicked. It's all right, though. It's all right. We move forward here. We're getting ready to start rolling. Let's get you that grid as they start to roll off the starting line up here. Sorry, I was having a stroke right there for just 1 second. On your pole, in the 0-1, starting position 1, Jamie DeVoe. Thank you so much, Jamie DeVoe, for sitting on our pole tonight. And in second, in the Pontiac, we have Chris Goswick starting in third. The one, the only, one of 2 from the country up above us, Rickle Frats. Starting in fourth. In the 66, we have the Canadian Nightmare himself, Kel Spicer. Starting in fifth. In the 9, we have the man with the long name, Mr. Keegan Fleckenstein. Starting in 7th, on the inside, starting in 8th, in the 51, we have Connor Wallaback. Starting in 7th, in the 8, we have Sean Winans. And in 9th, in the 16, we have Dylan Jacobs. And rounding out our top 10, in the 25 from Indiana, we have Owen Vanoy. Some notable names outside of our top 10. Jim Groletsky outside the top 10 right now. Josh Cruz, Cody Brewer, Joe Sullivan in the chat. Thank you so much, sir, for your support. Riley Romeo right now. Keith Powell, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for all you do, Keith. I need to get the ding on track up here. Track. as we get ready to go. Green flag racing. Jamie DeVoe sets the field. Oh, they already take it off. The green flag is out. The leader sets the field. Ricklefrats falls in behind, and there goes Goswick in the 20. That's who's in the 20, Chris Goswick. Chris Goswick right now in, I'm sorry, Jamie DeVoe in the lead. Here comes Ricklefrats on the outside, the 403. Here comes the 66 of Cal Spicer linking up on that outside line. Kyle Wilson and them working together. That outside line has tons of momentum right now. Keegan Fleckenstein bringing up the rear of the back of the 66. The 01 goes high, and Ricklefrats goes low. Talladega is a much smoother track than a Daytona we race at here. With 2 laps to go at the line, it's going to be Rickle and Kel versus the world. Here comes Keegan Fleckenstein. He takes a peek to the outside, but that 01, Jamie DeVoe, our leader in the 10 of Timothy Wright, they're looking for some action. But here comes Keegan Fleckenstein. 3 wide for the lead. 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Awesome racing here so far, guys. Down the backstretch has been pretty clean. The 2's in a wall. I just jinxed the whole damn field right here. Here comes the 10 to the back of the 01. That inside line trying to get going, but it's the middle and outside with the momentum. Kel all over the back of Rickle. Rickle goes down low and blocks the 01 of Jamie DeVoe. Oh, they're turning behind him. Fleckenstein's into the wall and around, but there's no damage, so Kyle Wilson's still rolling. Here comes the 01 of Jamie DeVoe again. Josh Cruz has got to get in line with Kel. They got to get in line. And the white flag is out here for Yescar. This is the first race of the evening, so please stay tuned. We have 3-lap shootouts all the way to midnight, then a 5-lap race to end the night. This is the Yescar 3D Championship. My name is Neverpine, the official voice of Yescar. Down the backstretch we go 2 by 2. Jamie DeVoe, Ricklefrats on the outside, and that 403 battling it out side by side for 3 and 4. Oh, DeVoe's off the track. They slide up. Rickle out front still. Kel making it work. Oh, and they stay clean. Rickle trying to get there. Kel looks slow, but here comes Timothy Wright. Rickle's to the checker. Who's going to get there? Nobody challenges them. Josh Cruz thought he was going to get there, but Ricklefrats with a win. If you're Ricklefrats, you needed the win. You had to have the win. Being back 146 points, he just got himself a W. The winner, Jim Groletsky, he's in 7th. Ricklefrats, let's see here. Did we get any? I don't know if we got any incident points right there. I cannot see for whatever reason. But that's what he needed. He needed a good race like that. The top speed of this race right here, we have, oh my God, ridiculous speeds. No way, 290, they're ridiculous. Good racing, though, right there from the leaders. Reviewing the last lap here. Let's get from the rear view. I'm sorry, not this view. This view. Thank you. This is a great view of the battle in the lead right here. Riding on board with a 25 of Owen Vanoy, who ended up finishing 5th here. Great top 5 for Owen. Look at Jamie DeVoe go off the track right here. Look at this clean remixing. That is how you do it, folks. You cannot do it much better than that. Get off the track, blend up clean, and they made it work. They're good racing to the end. Cruz tries to get to the outside right there. Unable to make it there. I don't know if Rickle 0x'd out of this or not. He may 0x out of this. I have OBS set up with TikTok Studio. We are backing out. That was just the first race of the night. An action-packed 2-wide finish there. 3 wide battling through the lead on the final lap. This is what we do here. This is Yescar 3D. We have another race coming up at Daytona. Up next here, let's see what time is it. 11:21. I think it should be up. Oh, it was up right there in front of us. For all the drivers in the chat, it is up. How was that, Chris? Wake County. Who won? Rickle Frats in the 403. Rickle's very good here. Jeez, bro. Gosh almighty. That's a long... I mean, that could be good. That can be a good show. I mean, especially if it's good racing still. I don't always hate that. These guys get in here quick, too. That was, how many cars did we have right there, Chad? That's 36 cars. That's a full field in NASCAR. That's how many cars race with us just now. And it can get insane, Chad. You can go from 18th to god darn first, right? It's insane. I've seen it done. I mean, y'all think I'm playing. I've seen it done. I've seen it done. You want a better starting position? Oh, thank you for Villanelle Wafer for the donut. I did not see that until just now. You want a better starting position? Find a buddy. Team up, work together, run bumper to the bumper, butt to butt here. Make it work. And it works out. Qualifying is in progress right now. You'll see drivers waiting at the end of the pit lane for other drivers to come through. You know, Chad, there's moments when I wish we would race at the new Daytona because you want to know why? Because I'd get TV mixed and I wouldn't have to do anything. But these are the 87s. And it makes sense to race at the old track. Never Pine. Oh, somebody just goddamn died on pit road. Holy crap. Did y'all see that? I think that was Keith Powell absolutely going up the rear of Riley Romeo. I believe that's who it is. That's exactly who that is. Let me get a rear chase view of that. Let's go back. We got nothing better to do right now while these guys are waiting for a pit party. Look at this. Oh, no, it was the other way around, wasn't it? Who died right here? We watched some... Oh! Oh, it was Rickle. Oh, that's who died. I was like, yo, who had a complete moment right there on pit road? That was absolutely insane. I couldn't get it to play back. I don't know why. It was struggling right there. It did not like that playback. All right, guys, we're back on the track here. You're going to have nobody on the leaderboard just yet. Winans is on the leaderboard. I just lied. Sean's on the leaderboard. But these guys are working it out. You're going to see them start trying to work a little bit together. Or beating and banging already back throughout the field. Let's see what's going on back there. Who's that? That's Keith. They're getting messy back there in the back. Oh, my gosh. They're still bouncing around back there. Get in line, folks. Oh, my gosh, bro. We're over here. Oh, well, look, we got cars bouncing off through the air right now. The 16's going low. Who's that? Rickle's going for, not Rickle, that's 0-1. Going for a ride. The 9 almost flipped. He stayed down. Pandemonium already in qualifying for whatever reason. Let's right on board with Riley Romeo right now. He's in 4th. That may hold if these sideburn Neanderthals don't start working together right now on the outside. There's the 9 of Sean Winans and a 22 Josh Cruz. Gruletsky coming up, our points leader, coming up on the rear right there. The 25 Tyler D. Lawver. Oh, and they're just, oh, God almighty. They're flipping down the front stretch. Oh, they're going for a ride. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Riley Romeo just gone. Decimated. Finally gets to the pits. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Who just went for the ride? They just went so high. Oh, my God. That was... Do you all remember Elliott Sadler? Talking about Pocono? That's who it was? That's what we just witnessed right there. What was that? Go back. Who died? Who is that? Jim Groletsky, absolutely. I mean, it's pandemonium up here. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Pandemonium coming off pit road right now. Let's get back on board with Big Duke right now, our leader. Duke, just show us something here. Oh my gosh. Do something for us, baby, in the 78. Give you guys a car number reviews. Big Duke in the lead right now. He's going to go down on the grass. Kenny, what's going on, brother? Yeah, dude, he talks about that, though, like it's the wildest thing you ever witnessed. Keegan Fleckenstein moving to the lead right now. He's back. He's out here getting some battling happen. You see, he's got the Wasp Nest around here. Here comes the 9 up the rear. That's Timothy Wright, I believe, in the 9. Or, I'm sorry, Sean Winans in the 9. Why do I keep saying Timothy Wright? Where is Timothy? He's in the 18. 18, John. We'll be in Georgia. What track? 2 cars absolutely just hugging it out on the front stretch here. Let's ride on board with old Connor Waller back in the Mellow Yellow 51. That's his always reliable ride. I believe the 7, that's who, Paul Lawson, I believe is who we were witnessing dying earlier. I'm not even lying about that. Let's see if we can't ride. Let's see if we can't find that POV. It's worth the view. Yep, that's exactly who it was. Chat, let's watch this. Let's watch this right here. Or was it Paul? Who went on that ride, bro? Who was on that ride? That's lap 1. Who? I'm trying to figure out who was involved in that. It was wild, man. Let's get back on board with Joe Sullivan there. Let's find this out. Let's see if we can figure out where this happened at here. Alrighty, let's back that up. I don't know who that is. I mean, absolute pandemonium right there, though. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Let's ride on board. This is just an awesome wreck. We're going to slow it down right here. Look at Josh Cruz. Look at this right here. Look at this chaos. Absolute pandemonium right here in qualifying for Yescar. Oh, baby, gotta go high. Oh, look at this. greatest thing I have ever watched. Bro, who is that? Joe, who is that? Who went flying in the star? God, man, we got to get that view, man, before we lose qualifying. We lost qualifying. Jesus. Who was that, man? Sean, anybody got a name who that was? Because, dude, I would really love to get their POV. That was Riley? No way. Let's take a look at this chat. They're just grading up. They're grading up. Everybody chill. They're grading up. We're going to go live. We'll find it. We got a good view of it. It was beautiful. And William Clark. We'll go back. We'll find it. We'll find it. We got a good view. That was wonderful, by the way. That was magic. All right, chat. Let's get the grid up. All right, David L. Bellamy right now on our poll. He's not loaded in yet on the inside here. I'm not sure why. Kel Spicer in third right now. Andrew Winans in fourth. Chris Goswick in fifth. Josh Cruz will be in sixth. Joe Sullivan in seventh. Justin Swafford in eighth. William Bowman in ninth. Josh Laughlin in the 002 in 10th. Plenty of notable names right now throughout the field. Caps at the beach. Ugh. Yo, Caps at the beach. As we go down our backstretch, guys, we are starting off this race. We're looking a little bit ahead right there with the grid lineup we did. My name is Never Pine, and this is the Never Pine Racing Network. We thank you so much for joining us for Yescar 3D. This is our second race of the evening here at Daytona. That last one was wild. This was one of the greatest qualifying sessions I've ever been part of. Absolutely a joy to broadcast. These guys put on a show for us, so this is serious racing now. We'll see some clean, good racing all the way to the end. You'll see a little bit of chaos. This is Yescar 3D. It's a 3-lap shootout. They're going to beat and bang. They're going to try to go for the win. Cheers, brother. How are you doing, Kenny? I hope you're having a good evening. Oh, bro. Heavy rain. What's the difference between these TVs? There's three. Okay, so 3 is just a little bit different. The green flag is getting ready to be out here at Daytona. Green. And the green flag is out. Kel Spicer, Keegan Fleckenstein. Battle it out side by side. They got Goswick and Sullivan behind them. Chris Goswick, I believe, is in the Home Depot Pontiac. He's got Joe Sullivan covering his rear. Now the 16 of Fleckenstein stuck on that outside line. Here's Spicer's getting pressured now by the 30. Chris Goswick is powering himself up to the lead right now with Joe Sullivan covering his rear. Sullivan's all over that bumper, but here comes Josh Cruz. He's going to get to the bumper of Fleckenstein. Here comes the 8. That's Andrew Winans right now, but Kel Spicer is in control of this race, but here comes Rickelfratz. He's trying to make something on the high line. Oh, we got a car going down to the pit road, involuntarily taking a pit stop. We hate to see it, but it's just the way it is. We'll see if he comes flying out. Oh, we got a car drifting on the front stretch. He holds it together, maybe. Chat, you always hate those involuntarily pit stops here. The white flag is out. We missed a lap, I believe. The 16 of Fleckenstein covering the bumper of Spicer. Coming through 3 and 4. It is the final lap. But here comes Rickelfratz. He's trying to get 2 in a row. He's going for the points win. He said, move the hell out of the way, boys. I'm trying to win, and it's going to be Spicer. Oh, wait. Spicer. Nope, the white flag is still out. I don't know if I am having, my computer is just not liking this. What is going on? Chat, I don't know what has happened right there, but we just lost tons of connection. Tons of connection right there at the end. Everything was going well, but Keegan Fleckenstein, Joe Sullivan battle it out. 1 and 2. Josh Laughlin gets the win. My scoring and timing was not liking this at all. Chat, sorry about that, but something was wrong with that connection. That was not having a good time. And I do not think we're having connection problems. We are not. So Keegan Fleckenstein right there, he gets the win in that 16. Awesome win for Keegan. He is going to celebrate with a beautiful burnout right here. Unfortunately, chat, if we go back, this is what you're going to get to see. Maybe the last lap. See what happened right there? Who is in that? See, this is what we're going to get to see. So something happened right there, and I don't know what it was. Not fun stuff right there, chat. Let's get out of this server. Not a fun server. It was not loving that connection, but we've been doing good all night. But I've been having this problem ever since the update. We've had no problems streaming on here, and then all of a sudden we get this update, and every other race I'm having connectivity issues. '18th beer? Well, good job, sir. Good stuff right here. Waiting on the next race to start here. We got about 1 minute, and it should show up for us right in front of us, actually. Good racing so far all the way to the end there, even if we didn't get to see bits and pieces of the end. I don't know why it crashed out like that. Never Pine. What's up, Jason? How you doing, brother? That race tonight was something else. Chat. Something else. Almost died. You know, got to deal with freaking old Sheldon Creed getting second again. Little Mark, you know, doing his job. Ooh, we got a... Larson back. Yep. Neverpine. So actually, I got this from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. There was a terrible map called Pine on a game mode called Gunfight. And I'm not too shabby at Call of Duty, actually. And I went like 0 and freaking 12 there. And I almost had a freaking heart attack. So I got so upset. And this is back like during COVID. So as a joke, I changed my gamer tag to Neverpine, and it stuck. That's it. It stuck, and here we are. Guys, thanks so much for the shares, Tracy. Nice Larson hat. Yeah, could you imagine? Dude, what is going on with my damn mic stand? Well, I know what's going on. I need a damn another one. What I damn need. Man, imagine if I didn't have to... Let's see here. Jim Groletsky, though, still having a good little roll here. But, man, Rickle Frats is cutting into that lead. This last race definitely was not what he wanted, I imagine. Shoot. You're crazy. Was good racing, though, at Miami, though. He looked good. That's who it is. William Clark. He's the guy in this paint scheme. He was the one who went for the ride. Probably Christopher Bell, actually. shoot, riding on board, we saw a wreck there. Was enjoying the views right here during qualifying. It's kind of more of a scenic view qualifying. Josh True's coming to pit road here. Riding back on board, Joe Sullivan. He's got Ryan Romeo coming up on his inside. Holy shit. All right, chat, hang on. Pardon my language. Cars entering the track from pit road. Please remain below the yellow line till pit road exit. What was that? Almost have got the whole field right here riding on board right now. That was Chris Goswick in the 16. He's currently in 5th. Keegan Fleckenstein setting on the pole right now. Kel Spicer in 2nd. This is a telltale time, a sign of what's to come here at Talladega. Here comes Krim. What up? Good evening. Man, the Xfinity race is absolutely crazy. Oh, bro, we gotta, like... make a note of that. Yeah, I think Krim would rather die. Well, welcome to Talladega, chat. Welcome to Yescar 3D. My name is Neverpine, the official voice of Yescar. This is going to be a very action-packed race here at Talladega. This is our third race of the evening. Another 3-lap shootout for the win. And then at midnight, we have the final race of the evening, a 5-lap shootout at Daytona for a $25 gift card, and also to end the season, our championship night here at Yescar 3D. We welcome you guys in. Thank you all for being here. Oh, poop. You get the old blimp view here at Talladega because they grid on the track for whatever reason. Why is that not consistent across the board for NASCAR? We don't know. Keep an eye on that 5 car. That's Sean Winans. What? How did he send the text, but he's in the car? No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Twinkie, we will talk about that in a TikTok, brother. Yep, Krim is more than welcome to say it. More than welcome to say it. In my Discord, I posted a message. Those guys kind of get news first for being Discord members. Yeah, I got banned. So this is not going to be fun. We await more guidance on how this is going to affect everything, but that's about it. I was told not to. Ever again. In nice words. Yeah, I lost a real bet in real life. All right, well, my scoring and timing is correct. So I thought, I want to apologize. I may have wrongly blamed old Duke for that when he had nothing to do with it. It was just me. I don't know why I blamed him. I didn't blame him in general. I blamed stupid iRacing, and it was actually SDK overlays for being Neanderthals and not picking up what was going on. So, my apologies to the race controller. But in the 9, starting on our pole, good old Keegan Fleckenstein right now. Let's get you all a view of the car in that beautiful Napa Chevrolet. We love to see that. On the outside, the Canadian Nightmare himself in that 66. We have Kel Spicer. In row number 3, and row number 2, in the 51 Mellow Yellow Chevrolet, we have Connor Wallabeck. On his outside in that 16, in the 49, on his outside, we have William Clark, who went for a ride earlier, in 5th place. In the 16, we have Chris Goswick. In 6th, starting on the outside in the Coca-Cola Chevrolet, we have Sean Winans. In 7th, for High Velocity Sim Racing, we have Charles Abert. And on his outside in the 18, but the 22 on the track, that's going to be Josh Cruz. In the 9, in the 01 Coors Light Chevrolet, we have Jamie DeVoe. On the outside, in the 23 Domino's Pizza Chevrolet, we have Curtis Lowry. So notable names outside of your top 10. Big Duke starting in 21st. Lots of cars starting pit road. Oh, my God. Keith Powell. But it's going to be all eyes on these guys right here out front. We are in the wrong view right now. Help production team, thank you. The 9 of Keegan Fleckenstein and 66 of Kel Spicer on that outside line are going to race it out here at Talladega. Here they go. Fleckenstein says, forget it, boys. We're not waiting for that green flag. I am the green flag. We are green flag racing here at Daytona. The tower will come down next time by as we get unlimited racing right here with a full screen. Make sure you guys are in landscape mode, and if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you get to enjoy it anyways like this. Have fun watching this race right now. That rear of the field is going to catch up to those guys as Wallebeck and Spicer are finding their way to the front right now, but William Clark in the 49 and that sheriff's car trying to make his way to the front right now. But here comes Connor Wallebeck. He goes down to the inside right now. But Fleckenstein and Spicer are working together, but so are Clark and Wallebeck. Here comes the rest of the field, 3 wide behind them. Josh Cruz in the middle. Beginning to work that out for the lead. We are still battling out. Keegan Fleckenstein on the outside. Spicer working together. Oh, Josh Cruz is pushing up the middle here. In the 18, he's bouncing around. They hold it together, but Cruz moves them out of the way. Cruz moves Spicer, but Spicer hangs on with a little bit of side drafting action and putting Cruz in the middle. Cruz will get shuffled to the back. The 5 falls in behind William Clark in that sheriff's car. Here comes Spicer. He was getting a little bit greedy. He wanted that inside line, but Fleckenstein says absolutely not. Brother Cruz is down there. What are we doing? Phil, the 51 of Wallebeck is still there in control, but he's got no help behind him. Spicer still working with Fleckenstein. That outside line's going to have the better run in the end here. I do not got Larson House shoes. I got NASCAR Crocs. Oh, shoot, we need a tower. Thank you, tower. Absolutely phenomenal racing right here. Cruz is still working on the inside line and making it work. Oh, the wrecking behind him, though. But the 9 of Fleckenstein is still in control. Cruz and Spicer side by side. The 5 of Winans wants it all. Winans is there, hoping to part the Red Sea. The 9's trying to be 3 wide at the same time. Oh, they're there, but it's going to be the 9. Fleckenstein wins. Pandemonium behind them as they wreck coming to the line. Everybody wants the position. Let's watch the last lap of this race right here. Lots of movement in the front of this race. The 9 of Fleckenstein comes out on top, but he had to be 3 wide. Hard charging Cruz, hard charging Spicer, and Andrew Winans wanted a piece. Wallebeck and the 16 as well was trying to get in there. A little bit of action, 3 wide racing, going for the checkered flag. Nothing they can do right there. Nothing they can do. This is checker flag racing and Yescar 3D. What can you do? 3 wide battle. He tried to part the Red Sea right there, and they just put their pedal through the firewall, hoping for the best, and that's what they got at the end. Just trying to fit where they can fit. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. This is Yescar 3D. My name is Neverpine, and this is the Neverpine Racing Network. I am the official voice of Yescar. We have one more race of the evening, a 5-lap shootout at Daytona for a $25 gift card to the winner. Let us know if you're tough enough. Can you handle it? 5 laps, no cautions, no damage, just hardcore racing and these fast and loose 87s. Let's get to it. Come on back. What are you doing there? Almost got it. Brother, you were there racing hard. Oh, what time is it? All right, we got one more minute here, chap. And yes, Car 3D should pop on up. Drivers, if you're waiting, just keep on waiting. It'll pop on up in your search. And no championship, bro. That's cold, my dude. That's cold. Walter Fisher says, Chris Smith racing over on YouTube. Absolutely. Or he was, at least. Yescar 3D is up for drivers in the chat. What am I hitting right here? Ending the night at Daytona. 5-lap shootout. No damage. No cautions. Open qualifying, so you got to find a buddy. Find a pal. Find a good old boy to help you push you around the track, and you can push him around the track. Or her. Doesn't matter. Joseph Sullivan says, type yes in a search bar and it will pop up when live. Thanks so much, Joseph Sullivan, for the communication. Guys, keep on tapping that screen. 2.5 thousand likes. There's 13 of us in there. Tap that screen. It costs no green. Thank you for supporting Yescar. This is our final race of the evening. I am so glad you chose to spend your Saturday night with us here on the Never Pine Racing Network. Please give us a follow if you're new here, and welcome to Yescar. We race every weekend, and this is Yescar 3D. We have racing on Wednesday nights for the Yescar Blue Sky Dart Pro 87 series, and on Thursday nights in the Yescar Truck series. All that racing action can be seen here on the Never Pine Racing Network. We appreciate your support and welcome. It is Sunday morning. Is anybody on the track? Nope, but they're loading in now. Got cars pulling off on pit road. There goes Big Duke out there trying to get some laps. Let's ride on board with the commish of Yescar 3D. Nice stop. Nope, here they come off pit road. They're just going to pull on out here. Chad, obviously you can exit pit road like that when there's nobody on the track. You know, don't muddy the water here with silly stuff. We run a pretty professional league here. They get this shit rolling. They impress me every week with something new. Some new ideas, some new path we're doing it. Guys, we're so glad you're here. A 5-lap shootout to end the night. This is open qualifying right now. We'll give you the tower so you can see what's going on. Nobody's really going to hit the leaderboards. This leaderboard is going to change drastically over the next 3 minutes. We may have Sullivan may actually be the first one to put a lap down. Maybe. Not yet. It's going to be somebody. It's going to be the 8 or something. I kind of hope the race does get rained out so I can watch it. And there we go. We have cars on the leaderboard right now. This leaderboard will continue to change over the next 5 minutes as these guys start teaming up and working together. Last qualifying session was absolute pandemonium. I cannot wait to look at the beautiful slowed down clip. I know exactly what I'm going to put over it too. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to clip that moment. Swafford came out, ran a lap, and said, I'm going back in the pits. Boy, I can't find him on the track. That's wild. Jason Krim is a professional hater. Like, that's exactly what he does all the time. My dude gets in so many arguments in Discord. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. It's like reading a bedtime story every night. It's fun. And you know, and they cross some lines sometimes. I got to come in there and step in. But, you know, they're adults about it. That was wild. What a move. Dude, what I respect about Krim is he does it just for the love of the game. That's what that makes it more entertaining to me. I swear to God, dude, Swafford really came out, ran a lap, and said, "Boy, this is it." Like, oh, there he is. Why is he bouncing in and out so much on my side? Yo, he is a Chevy hater. Krim is a Toyota fan to the max. I hate that I don't really have any more Toyota drivers besides Bubba. And Reddick, I guess. I'm really becoming a Ford fan, and it's kind of crazy. I would love to get behind just a single manufacturer again, just to be that kind of stingy fan, but it's been a while. Well, there's plenty of people to look out for in NASCAR. I don't want to get too much on the NASCAR topic here, as we are racing in Yescar. You know, you got Christopher Bell, who's absolutely phenomenal here. Denny Hamlin's crazy fast. Chase Elliott's very good here. Bubba, you know, we can act whatever you want to say. I don't give a crap who's watching. He has 2 wins here in the Truck Series. He is the fastest in practice. It is a notable situation to just note. Just know it. Just know it's there, okay? Reddick needs to get back on the train of winning. I'm looking for a Gibbs rebound, but Gibbs was getting roasted on Twitter. He was in there racing on Martinsville on iRacing, and they're roasted the shit out. He was like 0.3 seconds off the pace of the leader or something. Taylor Gray, bro. I don't know, man. What is Sammy Smith thinking, bro? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Sports Edits, thank you so much for following the live, brother. Yep, it will be coming out, I think, this year. I mean, I know this year. We're going to get more gameplay in the next month or so, actually. I'm really excited about that. Rickle Frats is the pole sitter. He's going 190 for the freaking grass right now. He said, "You want me to mow the grass on the backstretch Daytona? I got you, boys." He mowed the yard for him. Just like any good neighbor does, and especially a neighbor from up north in Canada. He will take care of you. He will be nice to you, but he'll tell you, "Get the F off my lawn and leave me alone." And there he goes, and he hit the wall about 180. He isn't mowing any more yards anytime soon, chat. A minute left here in qualifying. We'll see some movement around the track right now. Let's ride on board with Keith Powell. I want to put some emphasis on this right here. Mr. Keith says yes himself. We do this because Keith and Duke and Killam and all these guys got together and said we want to race. And now here we are racing a league. And there's more to that, obviously, but that's not my story to tell. But we're here because, you know, Keith is part of this as well, and I want to talk about that, and thank you for being part of this. Thank you for all you do, Keith, and we're going to have a great race to end the night here, and thank you, Duke. Thank you, Killam. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. Thank you for everyone, Elite Mill Gamer, Nick Giles, anyone else who helps in the Discord. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody. I need to get a list at some point for credits, but we got less than 5 seconds left, and that's all the credits for the evening. This is the Never Pine Racing Network. Let's go racing, boys. The 5-lap shootout begins now. Well, as these Neanderthals come across the finish line. Because they decided to cross the finish line right before the dang on checker flag came out. So, they get a lap. Curtis Lowry in here shouting out 330 Motorsports. Sean Winans, Andrew Winans, Curtis Lowry, Randall Burbick, and Terry Graham. We will review those guys in the race right now. We'll go through that. We'll take a look at that. If I had anybody that's Jason, can you pin a message for me? Pin that message for Curtis. Do a shout out here for 330 Motorsports. Maybe I can pin. Yep. Curtis getting his shout out right there. Let's get some cars loaded in. Load in for us there, 330 Motorsports. We'll get on you. They're coming on in right now. Curtis Lowry and the Domino's Pizza. We talked about him earlier. Love the paint scheme, by the way. Curtis, one of the drivers for 330. Sean Winans in a 17 in the Coca-Cola Chevrolet. Love to see that. Andrew Winans somewhere in the field here. Andrew Winans into 6 for 330 Motorsports as well. For 330 Motorsports, we'll see Terry Graham. In the Papa John. So, 330 Motorsports seems to be the pizza boys. They got themselves some pizza sponsorships deep in the pizza game. Did I miss anybody here? Randall Burbick. Let's find old Randall here. Where you at, Randall? Oh, in 13th. In the 7. Randall Burbick. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 330 Motorsports. 330, whatever you want me to say. Mike Lowry, I love that man. So we watched on the cruise, one of the cool parts of the cruise. Yo, I love you so much, Clint. I love you so much, and I cannot believe I missed your freaking sub. My thing doesn't do lots of noises anymore, and I don't know why. So, let's give you guys the grid here. Take a look at what's going on in front of you. Kel Spicer, our Canadian Nightmare himself, in the lead. Spicer trying to get a win here tonight. Last race winner in the 19, Keegan Fleckenstein in the Napa Chevrolet. In the 403, starting behind the other Canadian, Rick O'Frats. These guys are going to work together. They're going to push. They're going to shove. It's a 5-lap shootout. A little bit more teamwork involved here. Charles Abert. Charles Abert for High Velocity Sim Racing in the 07, starting in 4th. Jonathan M. Wade in 5th right now, starting in the 14. In the 22, starting in 6th, we have Justin Swafford. Starting in 7th on the inside in the Quality Care Ford, we have Chris Goswick. In the 8 for 330 Motorsports. In the 16, Domino's Pizza Chevrolet, Curtis Lowry. In the 304, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Keith says yes. Yes! Keith Powell. In the 002, for Keith says yes Motorsports and Race, Yescar.com, we have Josh Laughlin. That is your top 10, so no people outside of our top 10 right now. Cody Brewer in the 9. Big Duke outside of our top 10. He's back there in 24 battling out. Paul Lawson, a name we've not said tonight. You know who we're missing tonight? Well, who we missing? We missing a winner. We missing somebody who wins, who's won some races here. Wayne Whitley. That's who we're missing. Green flag is out. Kel Spicer goes off to a lead. He downshifts and said, good luck, boys. But here comes that line. We'll catch him as Fleckenstein and Wilson work together to get back up to Spicer now. Wilson will cover back in. Rickle will cover back in, but a Burton Swafford, though, they're closer and got a tighter draft working together here. This is going to be about who gets the better draft on the end here. You see these guys single file down the back stretch. This will not last. Runs will start coming on this lead pack as they start working together. 330. Thank you so much, Curtis. 330 Motorsports. That's what we will say. I bet so, and it's going to be Kel Spicer who's going to lead the first lap with 4 laps to go here at Daytona. You can see here the NASCAR tower. We have Fleckenstein 0.07 back off of the leader, the 403 of Rickle Frats. He's falling up the rear. Here comes the 22. That's going to be Justin Swafford. He's getting here and battling out. Great racing from the front of the field right now. Is right on board with the 16 of Curtis Lowry right now on the gyro cam as he tries to work his way through the field. Good racing right here. He falls in behind the 07 of Charles Burt. Oh, they're wrecking on the front stretch. We are losing connection again. Not good, not good, not good. We're back. They're going to load right back on in. Rather it happen now than later. Rather it happen now than later, chat. Don't make me threaten you. And I didn't have to threaten it. I almost had to say something to it. 3 laps to go, 2 to go at the line right now. Fleckenstein, our winner of the last race. He is in the lead, but Wilson is there. 2 laps to go. These guys still are looking for it all. Two laps to go, still on the track right now. We are riding on board with Fleckenstein. Down the back stretch, you see cars wrecking. Woo, boy, we got to talk to old iRacing, bro. We got to talk to old iRacing. 2 laps to go here. Do we got a good ending to the song? Yes, we do. It's going to end well within time here. Here goes Spicer. He's trying to work together the 16 of Curtis Lowry. 330 Motorsports trying to make a name here. They said, let us get out here and get a W. Lowry out here battling in the top 3. But Keegan Fleckenstein, our last race winner, going for 2 in a row right now. Spicer goes back down. But a 16's got a good run right here. These guys are working together down the back stretch with that white flag in the air. But he makes a move to the outside now as lap traffic becomes a problem. Lap traffic will affect the outcome of this race. Lowry gets a little high. He falls back in line. Can Spicer get there to challenge the leader? As they come through the tri-oval, Keegan Fleckenstein, 2 in a row. Keegan Fleckenstein wins. Spicer in second, Lowry in third. Jonathan M. Wade in fourth. Sean Winans in fifth. Joe Sullivan in sixth. Chris Goswick in seventh. Austin Smith in eighth. Alexander Fredette in ninth, and Rickle Frats in 10th. I did see the Hamlin throwback. Not bad at all. Congratulations to our winner, Keegan Fleckenstein. Ladies and gentlemen, we need an update on points, and we'll get that later. We'll be making a post after this video tomorrow talking about the point situation and who is our champion for the month of March. Guys, good ending to the race right here. We had a little bit of connectivity issues, but it decided to hold off to the end of the race. Keith Powell went down through the grass, able to hold on to that, didn't come back onto the track. That's always a good thing. The 16, I thought he was going to have a good run right here. Lowry is trying to get around the lap traffic. It was a good move on the last lap. We all would have took it. I would have dang took it. I 100% would have took it. Boy, I'd have full sent that son of a gun straight on in there. Boy, Spicer would have had my goddamn numbers in his lap. 100%. And then Duke would have kicked me out of there, and I would never race for the air again. And that's why we're in the booth, baby. That's why we're in the booth. But guys, I appreciate you all being here, man. See you next week, Curtis. Awesome racing, brother. I'm glad we do some shout out there. You put on a good show at the end. I appreciate it. Awesome racing for us here. I do not have the ability to get Discord rolling right now, and that's all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to end stream over on the